Welcome to my first presentation on surviving Australian workplaces. My name's Lyndon and I'm going to start off by saying there's no perfect gender, generation or race, country or culture, maybe not even a perfect animal. So let's just start off there, and you will see my logo is represented by the moons, which means half of it is the dark side and half of it is bright. So if we start off from that point, we start off with reality for humans, and when we think about a workplace, let's think about it like this. 50% of the equation we need to work on could be us, and the other 50% could be the workplace. First thing you have to establish is reality, your reality. What I mean by that is effects on your health and wellness. Some people don't like that word wellness, but it is a brand at the moment. Maybe how it affects your mental health or physical health might be another way to do it, and that's how we work in, say, high performance sport, or when I've managed health and lifestyle programs for high-risk people, like in the mining and resources industry, which is a snapshot of how far you can push people to the extreme. There are people that work like that in the business sector, but also athletes are fairly full-on too. They can be in a silo themselves or traveling around the world away from people and suffer from, say, loneliness or a lot of pressure from social media. So I work on all these realms, and it's been very, very complex. Now what I've done is I've attached some crocodile filming clips, so I'll put my filming hat on here, my Cobra. Now, see the crocodiles in this video. They have a brain the size of a walnut. Us humans, brain the size of a watermelon or football. Yet these crocodiles here, I've filmed them for over a decade, they can be on the bank a metre away from each other for hours and hours on end, specifically on moon phases, where they are not too interested in maybe hunting, or maybe they're just chilling out and digesting. My point is that in business we talk a lot about the reptilian brain, and if you've read a lot of books like I have, you'll know what I mean there. A reptilian brain getting on better than humans, who are supposed to be the dominant species on the planet, because of our brain and because of our ability to work together. Now that's really interesting, and I've delivered talks to people in business right here, pointing at crocodiles, and I noticed it destabilized a few people. They really just crumbled when I pointed at these crocodiles and said, well, they're getting on better than most people at many workplaces I've been to. They couldn't handle it. I thought, wow. And these are people that might be PhDs or have a master's in business, or be high up in management. And I started to see different cultures from over 200 different nations around the world, and from every state and territory in Australia. And I saw patterns of behaviour, but I also saw huge gaps in knowledge, and they couldn't put pieces of the puzzle together. They had a mental and physical health misunderstanding. They also had a high and low performance misunderstanding. We should be at least able to get on and work together at work, and if you can't, it might be the wrong equation and the wrong workplace.